Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you are watching this channel, I want to thank you for your unwavering support. The Deputy President of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, is a man under siege. He has boxed himself into a corner because he is regretting political sins of omission and commission. He's trying to retrace his steps. During the debate on the Finance Bill 2023, Rigathi Gachagua rallied all the Mount Kenya members of Parliament to pass this bill without any alteration. And he warned that this bill was good and it was being supported by everyone except Raila Odinga. And I remember him saying that it was only Raila who was opposing this bill, and whenever you see Raila opposing any bill, know that that bill is good. He told us. It's coming out that the members of Parliament slept on their job and abrogated their sacred duties. Instead of reading and understanding this bill before they passed it, they rushed and passed it just as they had been ordered or requested by Rigathi Gachagua, because they wanted to show Raila that he didn't have the numbers. This is what Mary Wamaua, the MP of Maragua, is saying, that to those asking why Kenya Kwanza MPs passed the finance bill without noticing and removing some proposed taxes such as the new avocado tax, the finance bill is a big document to know every nitty-gritty. Ask pastors who have a Bible by their side every day. So this is one of the Mount Kenya MPs who is now confirming that they acted blindly. Now the avocado farmers have just realized that these avocado levies don't add well to them, and they actually chased the KRA officials when they were being sensitized about the same. So Rigathi Gachagua is trying to reverse this decision. Instead of using the right means, he has resorted to using unorthodox means. Edwin Sifuna confronted him with this very issue and asked him to bring back this bill so that they can do what is official, debate and reverse the articles that the farmers are crying about.
Kwa sababu nilifurahi sana, nilisikia juzi hata wewe mwenyewe ukasema ya kwamba mumeangalia wakati ya implementation na huu mswada wa fedha mwaka uliopita, implementation ya ile taxation ambao umeweka, wananchi wenu wenyewe wanawaambia kuna mahali kiatu kinawafinya, wanataka turekebishe hiyo sheria ya ushuru, haswa wale wakulima wa avocado. Ama nilisikia mambo yangu walisema turekebishe. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, nataka kukuambia wakati ambapo mtafanya marekebisho kwa huu mswada, kwa sababu ile kelele yote ulikuwa unasikia tunapiga ilikuwa kwa sababu ya kusema kwamba kuna masuala ambaye tunaweza kuangalia turekebishe. Utaleta hiyo mswada, mimi na Kagusha huyu hako nyuma yangu, tutafanya ile mabadiliko inahitajika ili wakulima wetu wasiendelee kungangana.
One member of Parliament from Mount Kenya saw all this coming and she warned. Wamuchomba on 28th of February told this when the members of Parliament were pretending that they were convening meetings so that they talk about the avocado levies. He warned them and he told them, "Dear avocado farmers, the electronic tax receipts (ETIMS) was voted and passed by MPs who are now attending meetings telling you not to pay taxes. Let them go to Parliament and change the Finance Act, which they passed in unison if they mean business." Kumeshikana kidogo. Gathoni is only reiterating what Sifuna is saying, that instead of pretending that we are convening meetings, let us confront this, debate it if you bring it back so that we can change the finance bill, because all the taxes that the farmers are crying for about are in this finance bill. But Rigathi Gachagua, being who he is, after all these pieces of advice, decided that he was going to use what I call unorthodox means, and this is what he did. He continues, this is what Pauline Njoroge is saying, that an avocado task force, for what? Instead of forming a task force, Gachagua just needs to direct the leader of majority to move an amendment bill in Parliament to resolve this issue. Now, this is what Gachagua did. Gachagua decided to appoint a task force. And in the memo of the letter, this is what it says: reappointment to avocado task force. The above subject matter refers His Excellency the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, Elder of Golden Heart, convened an avocado task holders consultative meeting on Tuesday, 19th March 2024 at the Deputy President's official residence in Karen. Following the meeting, His Excellency the Deputy President directed that a task force comprised of government and stakeholders in the avocado value chain be formed to come up with the remedies and solutions to the challenges facing the avocado subsector. The task force is expected to give a report within 30 days. It continues to say, further to your nomination by the stakeholders to speak on their behalf at the meeting and represent them in the follow-up meeting to review the E-team's compliance for primary producers, namely avocado farmers. This is to inform you of your appointment to the task force, whose terms of reference is to review the issue raised in the stakeholder meeting and identify actions to implement to resolve the challenges for full exploitation of the opportunities and value in the subsector. The appointment is effective immediately, and the first meeting will be held on Wednesday, 27th March 2024 at 9 a.m. at Harambee House, Annex, 6th floor, boardroom. My first question would be, are these people going to be given sitting allowance? Because if that is the case, then this is the height of hypocrisy. Our Deputy President cannot come out in public persuading the members of Parliament to pass the Finance Bill 2023 with a lot of pride, and then he comes back after realizing that they did a blind job and they are now forming a task force that is going to take taxpayers' money, because I don't think that they are going to sit there for nothing. This is going to attract certain allowances, and this is something that we must, condemn. Ladies and gentlemen, the process that they followed to make this bill is by parliamentarians voting to adopt the Finance Bill 2023. And that is the very, very process that can be used to reverse, not meetings, not task forces. And I want us to look at why Rigathi Gachagua, knowing very well that the only way they can reverse the decision is by voting in Parliament, he still pretends to be forming task forces. That is what I want us to look at. And if you are watching us for the first time, please subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you whenever we do a video like this. Please help us share our videos and give this video many likes if you can. And I want to thank you in a very special way if you are our regular viewer, our subscribers, and those who support us in one way or the other. Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Rigathi Gachagua, in full knowledge that something that has been passed in Parliament can only be reversed in Parliament, is still forming a task force. He is hoodwinking the Mount Kenya fraternity, the avocado farmers, that is committed to helping them, because politicians are always very cunning. He wants to appear, as he has always done, that is the spokesman of Mount Kenya, that he values them, that he's so much concerned about their welfare. If he did, he would have directed the farmers to read and understand this bill and remove all the parts that did not go well with their farmers. This is pure hoodwinking to appear as if is that best man who's thinking of their affairs. Number two, This is an indirect confrontation to his boss. This bill was directed by the majority leader himself, majority leader of the National Assembly, Kimani Ichung'wah. And you know what that means? It was Ruto's directive. And if you know that this is going to be a direct confrontation, I want you to see what Aaron Cheruiyot said in all this. Aaron is saying this: all farmers are equal. Mighty farmers pay all their due taxes and levies, tens of billions annually. What is special about these farmers we are being told shouldn't be taxed? It's free lunch for all of us, or we all pay. No special meals to some. And this was also on 28th when Wamuchomba urged them to go back to Parliament. You know, this is a direct confrontation. Why am I saying this? Aaron Cheruiyot is from Rift Valley. You know, UDA was formed majorly by Rift Valley parliamentarians and those from Mount Kenya. So Aaron Cheruiyot is giving this direct message. And when you see Aaron Cheruiyot talk about this, I think it is William Ruto who is telling them, it's too late, guys. This is something that you passed in broad daylight, and you are doing it with a lot of arrogance to the opposition. And so if you think the levies on avocado are not right to the farmers, then all the tea farmers in Kericho, in Rift Valley, must also be exempted from this. And so you can see the direction this is going to take. It's not on a good trajectory, because it's either free lunch for all of us, or we all pay. That is what Ruto is saying, or the mouthpiece Aaron Cheruiyot is saying. I don't know, because Rigathi Gachagua fears confronting William Ruto. He said he was going to talk to the boss. I don't think he has talked. And I think he's also regretting, because when he did this, he thought he had the whole day. Raila begged them, and I remember one of the reasons why Raila led demonstrations on the streets as they put on sufurias on their head was to force the government to remove or erase or negate the Finance Bill 2023. But Rigathi thought that the Maandamano was meant to, close their businesses, to sabotage Ruto's agenda. Now Raila stopped all the demonstrations. He's now in tears. He regrets. And I always say this. They say that what an old man sees while squatting, a young man cannot see while standing. An old man like Rigathi Gachagua did not see this. And he was doing his politics targeting one man, Raila Amolo Odinga. Little did he know that there are many farmers in Mount Kenya, the very, very place he purports to be representing with a lot of passion, who are now crying on the same. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua made his bed. He must lie on it.